Well, today we are featuring a brand new cutting die set from Fabulous Folded Cards, and this is a pull-up card, and let me show you what it looks like. Just like this, we flip it open and you've got a surprise inside. And one of the best things about it is you can do all of this with one sheet of pattern cardstock, as long as it is double-sided and has coordinating imagery on the inside. So it's just perfect. Please come play with us. Now, before we get started, I just want to point out that this die is 11 inches long. Okay, let me show you. So here's the first die, 11 inches long, which means you might need to put it through your die cutting machine and then move the plates to do a second time, or have an elongated plate such as this, which we have in stock for you. So just wanted to let you know of those two options. And you can see that with this being 11 inches, it's going to be perfect with the elongated. And because we do our dies in solid metal, this particular one is a little more expensive than what we normally do because it is solid metal. They're not going to warp. They're not going to do anything untoward. Okay. And always we have the instructions are on the packaging. So that's great because it keeps everything together. And here are the steps. But before we get into that, let me just show you what the pieces work like and walk you through those steps. I'm going to put white down because I have a black big piece, and then this is the smaller piece. And just like it says on the instructions, we're going to take extra sticky tape. You can do 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch, whichever you prefer. You will need a bone folder or something to really burnish down those folds to make sure they're nice and tight. So I'm just going to set this aside, but you can see we've got illustrations as well as text, and then we even tell you what the designer used on the card that was featured on the packaging. So we're going to take this and we're going to put extra sticky tape on the two flaps. In fact, I'll wiggle them so you can see there's tape. And then also on this piece. So all of the flaps get extra sticky tape. Then we're going to turn this over and we're going to attach, we're going to fold those two flaps in. We're going to remove the liners and attach it to the inside of the card. You can see that. Then would notice that there is a fold up here. I just folded that just for a second because I wanted to show you what we do with this. I'm going to turn this over. I would remove the liner and position it just above that score line, centered side to side, so that it would go like this. And then that is going to flip inside the pocket. And then when you fold this down, that's going to slide just like our sample did. Super easy to put together. And really just so much fun to see that finished card. And you've got the front of it and you've got the back of it. So it can become the mailer if you like, but it will also fit into our 10 envelopes. So that's, you've got two options for yourself. And let me show you, okay, by the way, this one was done with Meadow Bloom's 12 by 12 pattern cardstock. So you can see you can do some wonderful things. Okay, let's get into and see what Debbie has done today. We've got another dark one, so let me put a white backing behind it. And isn't this striking? Okay, so I'm going to sending you hugs, hello. And then as I open that, hope this brightens your day. And this is tipping underneath. The die cut was foam taped so that that little point can just slip right under it if you would like to do that. Now, what she used was the Flower Queen products. This is the 12 by 12 pattern cardstock. She also used the die cuts, as I just mentioned, and she also used the Flower Queen chipboard. So yes, you can use chipboard on here. And you can see that those sprays of leaves are just going top and bottom. Looks really pretty. This is the die cut. She did add a little red flower, and that's nice. And then on the back side, she's got more of the chipboard right here, and those were all colored with tri-blend markers. You know, we absolutely love these from Crafter's Companion. So golden brown, light green, and hydrangea are used to color all of them. They're just going to pop right out, and you just attach them with glue. That will work perfectly. The Sending You Hugs is part of the Flower Queen pattern cardstock, so that's right in there, as is Hope This Brightens Your Day, so that worked nicely too. So very fun, very striking, don't you think? Now let's go to another idea. So those two were done kind of the same way in that the card is vertical and just sits just like so. Okay, now Debbie has done a sideways. So she's just turned it on its side just to say, be yourself. And on the back side, she's got a hello. Now this could be the front side, the back side, whatever you want. But isn't this just charming? I love the idea that it is sideways. Very, very pretty. So you keep it all. Now, she has used Dazzles, and you know that Dazzles are flat stickers, and so they work just very well as that sliding mechanism is going back and forth. And the this is from the Hidden Animals collection. Let me just bring that out to show you. And we've got Hidden Animals 12 by 12. And the hidden animals tend to be on the border. You can see that owl peeking. Okay, there's another owl peeking. And Debbie has used this big area for her card, but she also positioned one of the hidden animals, make sure that it was on the paper so she could just position her cutting die. How pretty that is. Isn't that very, very nice? And this is one of the cutouts, and this is a die cut, so that works. She also added, let me get these out of the way, she also added the copper jewel dazzles and border dazzles, and you can see how beautiful they work with browns, also with greens. And you can see the strip down there, the jewel dazzles. As I flash that, you can see it shimmery. Also over here, I thought that was fun, right at the point. And then also going along there. And then more jewel dazzles inside. She did edge the card with using the cocoa brown and the blending brush just to give even more definition to it. Just a very striking card, very fun, and fun for women or men, so that's nice. Okay, so we have it square, we have it on its side. And what else can we do? Well, Debbie shows us. We have it right here, and it's the surprise inside the card. So there is that long piece, there is our pocket, there is the piece that's folded over. Isn't that fun? It works so nice. Now this is using the Sweet Pea 12 by 12 pattern cardstock, and I thought it was really clever in her positioning of the lime jewel dazzles and border dazzles. This butterfly is part of the art, but she highlighted with the dazzles. She put a border along here. This is one of the cutouts, and then on the inside, again, it's so nice because the papers coordinate with the inside, the back side of the paper. So you're going to be able to use it so perfectly with this cutting die. Isn't that beautiful? Sending sweet thoughts your way. Enjoy each moment. More of the dazzles just to add some sparkle and shine. So that's what we have today with our pull-up card cutting die. There are just so many things you can do with it, and Debbie's just really started us on our journey. I do want to remind you that there is a money saver over on the right side of your screen. Also, if you are part of our subscribers, you will have received this before the webisode, which means that you also got some free goodies. And the free goodies this time are the copper dazzles, both of them. However, we have added them into the money saver if you choose to go that way. Also, the subscription is over on the right-hand side of your screen, and all of the cards are down below so that you get a good look at all of them. And if you are watching us on YouTube, as many of you are, I really would love it if you would do a couple of things for us. If you would like us, if you would subscribe, that subscription really adds to our count and moves us up on the screen, which is what we want. And you can also leave a comment. You can leave a comment on YouTube. You can go down below on paperwishes.com, exactly where you're seeing this, and leave a comment also. So we would love to hear what you think. And if you are new for the subscriptions, you will get a free cutting die to make a bow, B-O-W, and that will come to you for free just because we appreciate your subscribing. Okay, well, that's what we have. And as I said, there are just so many ways that you can do and use this really wonderful cutting die. Here we go, pull it up card. I want to thank Debbie for all of her creativity, and I want to thank you for being the very best part of paperwishes.com. We'll see you next time.